Actually, let's do this first.
Instances that I'm awake, I'm in a melancholy state, staring out the subway window, making laundry lists and some self-involved arrest, till I'm forgetting my name.
Most of that song was written in this hallway, between the 3 train and the L train in Manhattan. I was on my way home from a 3-day work conference, exhausted, and thinking about an email. It came around 2 a.m. that morning from the booking agent at Rockwood Music Hall, a popular venue for singer-songwriters and all kinds of bands in the Lower East Side. As soon as I saw their email, I started to become a bit worried. I should probably explain really quickly.
When you're starting out in music, you have to book all your own gigs. Find the venues who will even talk directly with an artist. Make the contacts, convince them to book you at all, and book you at a good time. Then the venue expects you to bring the audience. If you're lucky, 1 or 2 people will actually come off the street just to check out who's playing. For the most part, everyone's too busy to take a chance on that. Only people that know you, give enough of a damn about you, and aren't busy with something else that night end up filling the room. Since you don't have any fans yet, that means you're friends. Okay, back to the story.
So Rockwood was checking in about how my promotions were going. Here was the real answer.
I basically promised Rockwood Music Hall that I'd have at least 50 people come out to my show this Friday. Last I checked, there are 13 people going on the Facebook event.
And the show was less than a week away. As I took the subway home, what started out as proactive thinking about how to get more people to the show quickly devolved into thinking about how awful the show would be, how no one would come, how I wouldn't sound good, that I felt unprepared, and then went on to think about all the other things that I'm behind on. If promoting and getting ready for my shows makes me so stressed out and miserable, and I'm behind on recording an album and every other aspect of trying to be a music artist, maybe I should just acknowledge that it's not in the cards for me and throw in the towel. Which led me to the rock bottom of thoughts for me, which is, if I give up on music for good, then what point and purpose does life even have? It was in that low I remembered that what I was experiencing, like any experience, could be a song.
I thought I'd be so much further by the age of 26. And the weight of that is keeping me from taking one more step. And I bet whatever age you are, you're no stranger to this.
After making myself respond to the email, I did what anyone would do. I sat down and I wrote out a plan.
I was coming back.
Let's go out and pretend to be free. I'll pretend nothing's drowning me. What is pain? What's worry good for?
I don't know how I got so drunk.
This carefree demeanor is somewhat a lie. I need to slip into sometimes to get by. Let's trim reality down to us and tonight. 'Cause Lord knows tomorrow we'll have to face it another time. Except a bit hungover and a little bit older than we are tonight.
By Wednesday, I hadn't gotten anyone new to go to the show, and I still had to figure out my set. With this new song, there were still parts of the melody that were eluding me. And I had no idea what key to do it in. I started losing steam, but I stuck with it. And by that I mean I kind of took a nap while playing guitar at the same time. Eventually, the song began taking shape.
If you ask me who I am, I'll say I'm tired in the morning, but I'm restless when I go to bed, because nothing is complete, but we'll laugh about things later. Luxuriously, we thought would end it all before. I swear I heard you when you told me I love you. Damn, I need to hear it some more.
Hear that applause? That's a majestic 30-something people. Turns out my friends from pool invited some other friends, and other people came I never expected. So I was free from my worries, at least for a while. It's the morning after the show. It went so well.